Hi friends, welcome back to the Guitar Spa where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you. And I've done a couple of the Martins and also the Ed Sheeran model where I've worked on more than 10 mahogany tops Ed Sheeran and the first series just everybody just wants them, but they are all sold out because they are limited edition. And right now I have the latest second edition called the Ed Sheeran X Signature Edition that is just arrived from City Music in Singapore. In fact, I also ordered one, but mine is coming just next month because my son is an Ed Sheeran fan. And the difference between this and the first series is that the first series has a mahogany top, and the second series and the look at his logo is just etched in, but this one has the Koa inlaid on this part of the Sitka top. So let's get this started. The top is basically Sitka top with your X rays, that is forward shift, short skill. You get Richlite Richlite fretboard, and HPL headstock with the multiplied logo on this luminous green. Lovely X, they call it the multiply inlay on his fretboard, and the layered laminated neck, which I feel that is very strong. It's just that people don't get used to the way it looks, but I feel it's even stronger than your normal neck. Back inside says Koa HPL. What's HPL is high pressure laminates. It's basically like a Formica that is on the back and sides. Pretty steel brace on the back, and your X brace is just a one X brace. There's no brace below the X brace. The other thing is what they did is they reinforced the X brace. The X brace is slightly thicker, so it gives you that rigidity on the top, and it prevents this from swelling a little bit. The guitar comes with black plastic nut and saddle, or tusk, black tusk nut and saddle, which is actually plastic, and also the plastic pins. I've upgraded this saddle to FMI saddle, which gives you a little bit more that the spectrum of the tone is like that, but after you get about 40% more volume, more sustain, more warmness on this, and also retains that high-end quality of the trebles, clear trebles that is evidently on this guitar. The guitar has the Fishman Isis pickup on this. If you're a Fishman fan, this is the pickup, easy to use. There's a battery pack here, fit it in. If you just plug it in directly to your amp, it's maybe a little bit harsh. You need to just contour it down, give it a little bit of the mids, remove the mids, a little bit harsh quack. So what you can do is, my suggestion is to buy the Beck's Session DI, which will give you that warmness and enhance the tone, give that richness by adding the saturation and the EQ on your live tone. And this relatively light, inexpensive guitar, and it comes with medium gauge strings on this, like with all little Martins. If you put lights on this, it will not excite the top. That means it will sound like a toy. It will just like blang blang blang, you know. Your strings is gonna just hit because it's short scale, and you need to compensate it with a higher tension strings on this. So enough of this talking. I'm gonna start playing on this guitar, and I'm using the new Zoom Q8 camera that you saw. It looks clear on me. You can see a little bit of blemish on my face, but most of all is the guitar. It's not about me. And secondly, I'm using a external mic right now, so using the mic on the camera as well as external mic here to give you that clarity in terms of tone. Can you hear me, baby? All right, are you ready? Come on. So the lifespan, the medium gauge strings on this, I've straightened the neck, lower the action. One thing you note about this guitar is when you have the Ed Sheeran, it'll play well, and then when it's in Singapore, especially high humidity, over the next one month, you see the neck starts to just move a little bit. The action is going to go up. if you can just get it, send it to me. I'll fix that up and it will play like butter. Because if not, many people end up selling the guitar. So when you buy a guitar, why end up selling it when you can just optimize it, give it, give it better, enhance the tone. So display. New string. Incidentally, some people ask me what's that song. It's called Feels So Good. Yeah, it's my own composition again. Feels so good. Feels so good because it's important in life to that you be happy and not live up to people's expectation. A lot of times we're trying to just please people and we forget to please ourselves. So for all guitar fans here, I mean, I know your wife says another guitar, and you tell your wife, if you're playing guitar at home, you're not with your friends, you're not at clubs, you're not doing something that's harmful to you. So, and you just tell your wife, this makes you happy, and playing guitar is something that helps me to be more creative, and maybe just tell her that you're writing some new songs. So I'm gonna couple this on the third fret and listen to how it sounds. Come closer to the mic a little bit. Incidentally, this is 1/11/16 fretboard. So, and also the frets are shorter scale. That's why you can see I'm struggling a little bit. I'm not used to. It takes some time for me to get used to a more shorter scale because my fingers are used to the normal scale. Okay. Sounding guitar. So I'll sustain. And play my own composition, finger picking. Incidentally, you may be asking me, how does this compare to a GS Mini in terms of tone? This one has a smaller body. I have a GS Mini here right now, which the owner sent also to get the bone pins fitted in onto this. So it's a Koa top, but I'm just going to just strum a little bit of this GS Mini so you can... Top GS. Okay, I'm gonna. It's slightly fuller compared to the Sheeran, but the Sheeran has a. So, There you have it, the Ed Sheeran X Signature Edition, which is actually the second installment after the first one. The first one had the mahogany top, and this one has the Sitka top with back and sides high pressure laminate Koa, which is beautiful. Built-in pickup on this. The Richlite Birch Richlite fretboard, which is actually I would say how to say, it's like Korean top. It's a Korean top, but this is well made. It's really solid. Lovely 11116 fretboard. You have the amplified the X multiplied inlay on the fretboard, as well as the on the headstock, as well as the fretboard, and also this logo here. All the proceeds goes to his charity, so he doesn't make a little sense, but I know he gets a little bit popular. This one, if I'm not wrong, they are all sold out in CD Music, but you can actually call them because there are a few people that said, you know, they don't want to wait and they gave up the slots, and you may call Mike Mayuni and call this Yin Long and maybe get this. I would say this are not cheap. They are, so I think they're just not cheap. They're like slightly more, but they are in demand. Even if you want to sell it later, if you decide to sell it later, you can sell it fast, because their Ed Sheeran is like the next John Mayer is going to come up very fast. You know, that's my prediction. So if you like this review, what you can do is to post a comment just below this YouTube video, and also what do you think about with me having this new mic and this new camera. Most importantly, what you feel about this guitar. I know how it looks like and stuff like that. Just post your comments. Be nice, be polite, and if you don't like something, you know, you can actually find another channel that suits you, that can correlate with you better than what this channel can offer. So if you'd like to also watch more great guitar reviews, just post some comments just below this YouTube video. So I'm gonna sign off soon. My name is Jarvis. To you, I said, live with passion, play a guitar, allow love, joy, peace, health, then wealth to be multiplied in your life. Remember, play music, because music somehow removes us the stress, removes us the tension, even with relationships where you are, and take life a little bit easy. As I said before, do not try to please everyone, because you can't please everyone. Most important is to love yourself, and also to please yourself first. Then once you take care of yourself, then you can take care of the people around you. Okay, that's actually the quote from my mentor, Jim Rohn. So I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.